The American lobster industry is a $500 million powerhouse, centered in Maine. Every year, thousands of hardworking fishermen set out before dawn, braving the chilly Atlantic waters to haul in one of the nation's most valuable seafood treasures. The industry is not just about the catch. It's a way of life that has shaped Maine's identity for generations, weaving together tradition, innovation, and community spirit. Maine's cold, limestone-rich waters make it the heart of U.S. lobster fishing, accounting for 80% of the nation's catch. These unique conditions create the perfect habitat for lobsters to thrive, resulting in a product renowned for its sweet, tender meat. The state's coastline, dotted with small harbors and fishing villages, is alive with the rhythm of the lobster season as families and communities come together to support this vital trade. Lobsters, dubbed red gold, are a global symbol of luxury, exported to over 40 countries. From the finest restaurants in Paris and Tokyo to bustling seafood markets in China, Maine lobster is celebrated for its quality and flavor. This international demand has transformed the humble crustacean into a culinary ambassador, connecting Maine's coastal communities to the world stage. This demand fuels not just fishermen's livelihoods, but also sustains a vast network of supporting industries. From boat builders and trap makers to ice suppliers and fuel stations, the lobster economy ripples through every corner of the region. Processing plants employ hundreds, turning fresh catches into products ready for global markets. Shipping companies ensure that lobsters travel quickly and safely, while restaurants, both local and international, rely on this steady supply to delight their customers. The lobster's journey from trap to table is a testament to the efficiency and dedication of everyone involved. The industry's intricate supply chain ensures lobsters reach tables worldwide within hours of being caught. Advanced logistics, cold storage, and rapid transportation keep the product fresh, maintaining Maine's reputation for excellence. This seamless operation is a marvel of modern seafood distribution, connecting rural fishing towns to urban centers across the globe. But this success comes with challenges. Market fluctuations, environmental changes, and regulations threaten stability. Fishermen must adapt to unpredictable weather, shifting ocean conditions, and evolving rules designed to protect both the lobster population and the marine ecosystem. Global trade tensions and changing consumer preferences can also impact prices and demand, adding uncertainty to an already demanding profession. Despite these hurdles, the industry's resilience keeps it vital to the U.S. economy. Generations of families have weathered storms, both literal and economic, by working together, innovating, and supporting one another. Community events, educational programs, and local markets all play a role in sustaining the lobster tradition and passing it on to future generations. The story of Maine's lobster industry is one of adaptation and enduring success. From its humble beginnings in the 19th century to its current status as a global seafood leader, the industry has continually evolved, embracing new technologies and sustainable practices to ensure its future. Its impact ripples far beyond the docks, shaping communities and economies alike. The lobster industry is more than just a business. It's a source of pride, a foundation for local culture, and a vital thread in the fabric of Maine and the United States. Lobster fishing is among the most dangerous jobs in America. Every year, men and women head out onto the Atlantic, knowing that their work is not only physically demanding, but also fraught with peril. The ocean is unpredictable, and the risks are ever present, making this profession one of the toughest and most hazardous in the country. Fishermen set out before dawn, braving unpredictable Atlantic weather and rough seas. The day often begins in darkness, with only the glow of boat lights and the distant promise of sunrise. As they leave the safety of the harbor, they face the full force of the elements, towering waves, biting winds, and sudden storms that can turn a routine trip into a fight for survival. Handling heavy steel traps on swaying decks, they face constant risks, entanglement, storms, and isolation. Each trap can weigh over 100 pounds, and the decks are often slick with seawater, making every step a potential hazard. The physical strain is relentless, and the threat of injury is always close at hand. Sometimes a single misstep can mean being swept overboard or caught in the machinery. A single mistake can be fatal, yet these dangers are accepted as part of the job. Fishermen rely on their training, instincts, and each other to stay safe. They wear layers of protective gear, but even that can only do so much against the raw power of the sea. The mental toll is just as real as the physical, with every decision carrying weighty consequences. Long hours and days away from family add to the hardship. Many spend weeks at sea, sleeping in cramped quarters, and missing important moments back home. The isolation can be overwhelming and the fatigue is constant. Yet, despite the exhaustion and loneliness, they push on, driven by a sense of duty and the hope of a successful haul. The work doesn't end when the boat returns to shore. Maintenance, repairs, and preparation for the next trip are all part of the routine. Every piece of equipment must be checked and double-checked, because out at sea, even a small failure can have serious consequences. Still, the promise of a good catch and the call of the sea keep them coming back. There's a sense of pride in bringing in a full haul, and a deep connection to the ocean that's hard to explain. For many, lobster fishing is more than a job. It's a way of life, passed down through generations. As one fisherman put it, people pay hundreds to eat lobster, but we trade the whole storm season to catch them. The reward is not just in the paycheck, but in knowing that their hard work brings a delicacy to tables across the country. It's a sacrifice that few see, but one that's felt in every bite. Their courage and dedication are the backbone of the industry. Without their willingness to face danger and endure hardship, the lobster industry simply wouldn't exist. It's a brotherhood and sisterhood, built on trust, resilience, and a shared respect for the sea. Every lobster on your plate is a testament to their perseverance. Behind each meal is a story of risk, sacrifice, and unwavering commitment. The next time you enjoy lobster, remember the men and women who braved the ocean to bring it to your table. Lobsters are remarkable for their longevity and unique biology. They can live over 50 years, growing through molting, shedding their shells to get bigger. Their blue blood, rich in hemocyanin, helps them survive in frigid Atlantic waters. As both predators and scavengers, lobsters play a crucial role in maintaining marine balance. Only 1 in 1,000 hatchlings survives the first weeks, highlighting their struggle for survival. Ongoing research into lobster biology is key for conservation and industry sustainability. Understanding these creatures helps secure the future of the fishery. Lobster fishing blends tradition with skill, passed down through generations. Fishermen set heavy baited steel traps on the ocean floor, each marked by family-specific buoys. A single trip can yield hundreds of pounds of lobster, but only legal-sized and non-egg-bearing ones are kept. Releasing undersized and egg-bearing lobsters is both law and tradition, ensuring sustainability. The work is grueling, but peak season can bring substantial rewards. Every catch reflects the fishermen's respect for the ocean and their craft. Their dedication keeps this Maine tradition alive. Conservation is central to Maine's lobster industry, with strict rules to protect stocks. Measures like size limits, trap limits, and V-notching egg-bearing females help sustain the population. Over 3 million registered traps are monitored, and fishermen work closely with regulators. This partnership has fostered a culture of stewardship and stable lobster populations, yet climate change and shifting ocean conditions remain ongoing threats. Continued vigilance and adaptation are essential for the industry's future. Maine's model shows how conservation and commerce can go hand in hand. After harvest, lobsters begin a carefully managed journey from sea to table. Live lobsters are rushed to processing plants, kept cold to preserve freshness. Some are shipped live to global markets, others are flash frozen or processed into premium products. Lobster meat is vacuum-packed for dishes like lobster rolls, meeting diverse consumer demands. This efficient supply chain ensures Maine lobster's global reputation for quality. The journey highlights the industry's adaptability and expertise. Every lobster served is the result of a seamless, dedicated process. Climate change is reshaping Maine's lobster industry. Warming waters are pushing lobsters north, threatening local fishermen's livelihoods. Shifts in habitat and prey complicate sustainability efforts. In response, Maine is exploring sustainable fishing models and artificial lobster farms. Fishermen and scientists are collaborating on adaptive strategies. The industry's future depends on innovation and resilience. Continued research and sustainable practices are vital for survival. The future of Maine's lobster industry is both promising and uncertain. Strong demand and sustainability efforts keep it thriving, but climate challenges loom. Embracing new technologies like closed lobster farms could ensure a steady supply. The industry's strength lies in its community and willingness to adapt. Fishermen, regulators, and researchers are working together to find solutions. Their collective effort is shaping the next chapter of Maine's lobster story. The spirit of innovation and tradition will keep this heritage alive. The lives of lobster fishermen are filled with adventure, resilience, and a deep connection to the sea. Every morning, before the sun rises, these men and women set out on the water, braving unpredictable weather and the relentless rhythm of the tides. Their work is physically demanding and mentally challenging, requiring not only strength but also a keen understanding of the ocean's moods. Each day brings new obstacles, from sudden storms to equipment failures, yet the fishermen press on, driven by a passion for their craft and a commitment to their families and communities. Tom, a veteran of 3 decades, was inspired by his father's tales and has weathered countless storms. He remembers his first trip out, as a young boy, the salty spray on his face, and the thrill of hauling in his first trap. Over the years, Tom has seen the industry change, but his love for the sea remains constant. He's faced harsh winters, unpredictable markets, and the ever-present danger of working on the water, but his determination never wavers. Tom's story is one of perseverance, tradition, and a deep respect for the ocean that provides his livelihood. For Tom, the sea is more than a job. It's a way of life. The early mornings, the camaraderie with his crew, and the satisfaction of a successful catch are all part of what keeps him coming back. He finds peace in the quiet moments before dawn, watching the horizon as the world wakes up. The ocean has taught him patience, humility, and the importance of working together. It's a life that demands sacrifice, but also offers rewards that can't be measured in dollars alone. Sarah, one of Maine's few female lobster fishermen, overcame skepticism to earn respect through skill and determination. When she first started, many doubted her ability to handle the grueling work, but she quickly proved herself on the deck. Sarah's journey has been marked by challenges, from learning the ropes to facing harsh conditions, but her perseverance has inspired others. She's become a role model for young women in her community, showing that with grit and dedication, anyone can succeed in this demanding industry. Their stories reflect the evolving, inclusive nature of the industry. Today, lobster fishing crews are more diverse than ever, with people from different backgrounds and experiences working side by side. They share stories, laughter, and the challenges of life at sea, forging bonds that go beyond the workplace. This sense of community is vital, helping everyone weather the ups and downs together. These personal journeys highlight the passion and perseverance behind every lobster caught. Each trap pulled from the water represents hours of hard work, teamwork, and unwavering dedication. The pride in a good catch is shared by all, and every lobster brought aboard is a testament to the fisherman's skill and commitment. The human spirit is at the heart of Maine's lobster legacy. It's a story of tradition, innovation, and the enduring bond between people and the sea, a legacy carried forward by every fisherman who calls these waters home.